Here's how to actually make money at markets. Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Kaden and welcome back to my channel. I run a crochet business and here's how I make $500 to $700 to even $1,000 at my markets. I mainly crochet plushies, but occasionally I like to make cardigans, hats, and stuff like that. I started doing markets in spring of 2024 just because I've seen a whole bunch of other people doing it. So of course I wanted to see what the hype was about. And since then, I have done 17 markets in the past year and a half. I've sold hundreds of plushies, and I even sold out at one market at Detroit Book Fest. To build up some momentum and build up your stock, start with some items that take about 20 to 40 minutes to make. I love to make these mini octopi and mushrooms because they only take like 20 minutes. And since the octopi and mushrooms don't take a lot of materials and don't take a lot of time to make, I can sell them for $8, which makes them very affordable. I also like to do bundle deals for 2 for $15. For example, I used to sell those little maple chickens. Chickens were a cheaper item that would sell quite quickly, and I noticed people would always buy more than one. So I introduced a bundle deal. I'd sell them at $16 or 2 for $25. So instead of $32 for 2 chickens, they'd get $7 off for the deal of buying 2. Make sure you have clear signage of this deal because a lot of parents have asked me, oh, is it really 2 for $15 or 2 for $25? And I'd be like, yes. Most of the people that buy things from me are parents buying things for their kids. And usually they have more than one kid, usually 2. So a bundle deal is great for parents. And they'll see this deal and encourage their other kid to pick out something from the bundle. With using this bundle deal, I have sold out of so many plushies, mainly my mini octopi, my mini mushrooms, chickens, and I've also introduced it on my mystery boxes. It's great for people that want to get something for themselves and for somebody else, or for parents with 2 kids. I've only done the bundle deals for things ranged from $8 to $15, but I'm sure that you can do it with more expensive things as well. For example, I sell the loaf cats for $30, and a lot of people do tend to buy more than one. So instead of spending $60 on 2 loaf cats, I can introduce a deal 2 for $50. And you can do this with anything. And you can also probably introduce a mix or match deal as well, just to encourage more people to buy more things, and eventually you're making more money. When selling at markets, you also should have a wide variety of items. Not everybody's going to want or need a plushie, so you need to try to sell to those people that aren't looking for stuffed animals. So that's why I love to make things like cardigans so you can wear them, beanies so you can wear them when it's chilly outside. And you can also introduce some home decor and set up a nice setup to show how it could be placed in the home. So it's very important to have a wide range of items for people that want a stuffed animal, don't want a stuffed animal, want a hat, want a cardigan. You gotta sell to all people, you never know. Also, if you're selling more items than others, keep making those items that are selling. And you also may notice that only certain items sell at certain market locations. It's very important to think of the people that are shopping at your market. If you're in a high income area, don't be afraid to spend a lot of time on a plushie with a higher price tag. But if you're in a more middle class, working class area like I am, focus more on least expensive items. My $8 to $20 plushies sell great in my area. Meanwhile, in more higher income areas that I've done markets at, my plushies range from $30 to $60 seem to sell. It sucks to think about the average salary and cost of living in certain areas, but at the end of the day, you also want to make money, so you have to think smart. So sometimes not all markets you're gonna make a lot of money, and there's not gonna be a lot of traffic. So one thing you can do to clear out a lot of your inventory in the last hour of a market is offer a crazy discount. I've seen lots of people at markets, especially people that tend to sell baked goods, do 25 to 50% off during the last hour of the market. One of my markets, I did a 50% off sale in the last hour, and I ended up by selling about 6 plushies for 50% off. And I did notice that the plushies that were selling were over $30, so they only paid about $15. So that is another great way to make a lot of money at the very end of a market. Just to recap the things that we talked about, to get your inventory started and stocked up, make some items that only take 20 to 40 minutes to crochet, sell some items that only cost about $8 to $20, introduce bundle deals to encourage people to buy more things, think of the people that are going to be at your market and their common salary so you know what items to make and bring. And also have a wide variety of items so you have something for everybody. Those are just a few ways that I've made $500 to $1,000 at my markets. If you have any tips on how to sell more and make more money at your markets, comment below. I would love to hear your guys' tips and tricks. Whether you're just starting out or you're struggling to get sales, or you just want some tips, I hope these helped you out. Like this video if you liked it, comment down below your market tips, and subscribe for some more crochet content.